Welcome class 6. Today we will start with a new chapter, estimation. So what is estimation? Estimation means to make a rough idea about quantities, size, cost, etc. So when we are estimating, we are just getting a rough idea of something. Like for example, cost of new pair of shoes. We don't know what the exact cost of new pair of shoes will be, so we'll just estimate it. Let's say the estimated price is rupees 3000. Now when you go to the market and when you do a little survey, you'll find out that the pair of new pair of shoes will cost somewhere near around rupees 3000. Okay, maybe it is less than 3000 rupees, maybe it is exactly 3000 rupees, maybe it's slightly more than 3000 rupees. But when you are estimating the value, the cost, that means you are very much closer to the actual cost or the actual value. The next example we can say is, let's say the distance between Siliguri to Kolkata is 500 kilometers. Now I am not exactly saying that the distance between Siliguri and Kolkata is 500 kilometers, but we are just roughly estimating the distance between the two places. So it's, let's say the estimated distance is 500 kilometer. So maybe it is less than 500 or more than 500. Okay, so it's just the rough estimation. Similarly, we can say that the population of a particular town is 3 lakhs. Now it does not mean that it is exactly 3 lakhs. Okay, it is near about 3 lakhs. So maybe the population of the town is slightly more than 3 lakhs or slightly less than 3 lakhs. But when we say estimated value, it will be very much closer to the actual value. Now, how we do the estimation? We use the technique called rounding off a number. So in rounding off, what we do is there is basically uh, a rule that we need to follow. In rounding off, if any number is less than 5, then the value remains the same. There is no increase in the value. But if the number is 5 or more than 5, like 6, 7, 8 or 9, then the value increases by 1. Now let me show you this by the help of an example. Rounding off a number to the nearest tens. Suppose you have a series of numbers like 53, 67, 98 and 85. Now 53, if you here we are supposed to round off to the nearest tens. So we will look at the units first. Okay, the unit number or the number which are in ones place. Okay, so the numbers which are in ones place, in this case 53, the number in the ones place is 3 and 3 is less than 5. So when it is less than 5, there will be no increase in the value. So 53 is very close to 50. Okay, because we are talking to the nearest tens. So 53 is very close to 50. Now 67, looking at the ones place in 67, that is 7, this 7 is more than 5. So this 5 will be contributing one extra value to 6. So this 67 is very close to 70. So this 6 becomes 7 and thus we can say that 67 is very close to 70. Similarly, 98 in ones place, you see that there is 8 in ones place in 98. So that 8 is more than 5. So it will contribute 1 to this 9 over here. So 98, the closest tens in 98 will be 100. Next we have 85. Now this 85 is, there is 5 in ones place in 85. That means it is exactly 5. So will it contribute? Yes. Okay, so 85 will be estimated to be very close to 90.